Hello, we are back. Back to this battle. What happens when you fail the stealth mission?
We haven't failed it yet.
Yeah, it's all part of the plan, Austin.
Madam V says from 50 feet away, and I continuing to enlarge that distance.
All a part of the plan.
Okay, it is the spellcaster's turn. He drags himself up out of the water. What is he going to do? Let's see. What spell shall he cast?
Oh, I didn't ask if I had to move the full extent of my move action, but that's what I assumed.
It says one standard move action per round away from the source of your fear. Yeah, presumably it is your full distance.
Okay.
I'd be surprised if it was like, you can only go 5 feet. You don't have to do the whole thing. Okay. The spellcaster sees Meat Sun return, and realizing that this is a threat that is going to be ongoing, decides to cast Mage Armor, which I'm going to have to look up what that does, but casts it successfully. And then Resilience 3 plus 2. Let's see if it resists the taint. Does not. Gets another level of taint.
Mage armor grants him a +4 gear bonus to defense.
Okay.
That is a level 2 spell.
Mm-hmm. And
wait, he rolled a 17 to cast?
Yeah.
That's not enough for a level 2 spell.
No, I thought it was 2 per. I mean,
no. Level 2 spellcasting is a 19 check.
Oh, okay, so it does not go off, and he still gets a taint for his trouble.
Ha!
Get wrecked, fish.
And so then he is going to, realizing that the spell fizzled, is gonna put some distance between him and Meat Sun. And 3. Go here.
Wait, didn't he get up?
Oh, you are right. He did get up. You're absolutely correct. No, so he just was really relying on that defensive spell. Okay, Foxglove. Is Foxglove continuing on her journey to the whales?
She's less distractible.
Okay, she's at 330 feet out of 500 to reach where the whales are.
She's so fast.
Viper, you are up. What are you gonna do?
That's a good damn question. Okay, I am. Let's see.
Okay.
All right, I'm gonna steal a machete from one of these fools
Ooh.
with the disarm.
You have the axe. Or do you just want to get rid of their machetes?
I don't have the axe on me. The axe is in my backpack, which is on Gentleman Moose currently. God damn it! That's a natural 1.
I'm not gonna activate it, but they get a 15. So,
You're probably within reaching distance of your sphere.
It's fine. I'll just kick his head off instead.
so you become flat-footed because you failed that.
No, I don't.
Oh, right. You just don't become...
Because I have the expert disarm feat.
Ah. Okay, then.
Yep.
So what are you going to do with your other half action?
I'm going to give him the boot. Which would be, I guess, this one. The one right behind me.
Okay.
And roll that attack. Unarmed. God, that's a 9.
That is a 9. And so he's able to just deflect your blow with his shield.
He has a shield?
Yeah, they have shields and machetes.
Huh.
Yep. Okay. It is the sea brute's turn. I'm gonna...
Oh, I don't want anything to happen to Viper, but I desperately want like a grapple off between the two of them.
You can't kill me. Bring it on, Bigums.
Okay. Yeah, it's coming for you, Viper. So it is going to make its 3 attacks on you. Claw, and bite. And it's got +6 to hit. First one is a miss. Second one is a miss. Third one is a natural 1. Does anyone want to activate that?
I don't know if it'd be worth it considering...
It'll be sprawled. You like judo throw it as it misses a swing at you. Actually, that was a 1 with its bite. So I don't know. You tell me how you like put it on the ground as it tries to bite you.
I'd do that if you let me throw it into a smaller one. Otherwise, I'm going to save that action die.
Okay, yeah, no, that would be more than 1 action die if you're going to sprawl 2 of them.
Yeah.
Okay. Then that's its turn.
Meet Sun.
Okay. So what it's Meat Sun's turn, as Christine hinted at. What is Meat Sun going to do?
Meet Sun is Meet Sun if you're nasty. He is going to take a 5-foot step. And just, you know what? I'm gonna grapple that mage.
Gonna grapple the mage.
Wait.
Grapple is a full round, but next round you could do something cool.
Yeah. You know what? No. I'm just gonna hit it with the broad axe.
Okay.
Just.
Make.
Okay, so its attack. Oh wait, no. Its competency is a 7.
Grade 7 competence?
COMP, that's competence, right?
Yeah.
Oh wait, no, sorry, that's the advisor. Sorry, I scrolled up too much. No, it has a competence 1. Never mind. Makes more sense that the advisor would have that. The brawler has attack 4, threat level 4.
Okay, so that's a +4 to hit, plus its strength modifier. Which
Right.
I'm guessing is probably +2.
Yes.
Yeah, because I'm guessing it has strength 15 since it's using a broad axe.
Yes. So that is.
Oh, that's a massive weapon too, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's +6, right?
Yes.
Okay. An 8.
That's a miss.
That was just the warm up.
And then when he swings back around, because it's a full circle, because he's just it is a 17.
17, that's a hit.
Yay!
Okay, so roll damage.
That's a 10.
Okay. Does it have...
AP2, massive.
Yes, I was wondering about if it had armor piercing.
Mess him up.
Okay, and so massive means that you need to have strength 15 to wield the weapon. Also, smaller opponent who's struck with the weapon must make a successful fortitude save, DC equal to the damage after damage reduction resistances, or become sprawled.
Sprawled.
Okay, so DC 10. So first off, let's get rid of that 8 points of health. Or sorry, 10 points of health.
Yes.
And then let's see if he makes his fortitude save. What's his... Oh, right, it's +2. Because it will be the same as his will save. Passes.
Okay.
Does not get knocked on his ass. Does get chopped. Okay, V. Make those 2 resolve rolls for you and Gentleman Moose.
I love to. I love to all day. I'll scroll down to that and roll that die, and that's a natural one. That's not going to do it. And I was going to roll that 1d20 for my good friend who's a 9.
Yeah, unfortunately, the 2 of you are still frightened.
I am God. I am off the map.
Yeah, we'll leave you there for now. What does this look like?
I don't know. It probably looks pretty spectacular when you spook a moose.
Yeah, I mean, it was probably just like... I think as Madame V rides off into the fucking sunset, she is still like... I think she has finished reloading her musket and she's moved on to the Derringer. But there's no point to reloading the Derringer, but she's doing it anyway. Just out of fucking sheer muscle memory, because that's what you do when you're in a fight, you reload. And hasn't got the attention to give to Gentleman Moose, who Gentleman Moose I don't think sees things that are his size with that many teeth, and so he like still got just the single drop of prey instinct that runs through his veins is now driving. So that's if we are to apply narrative to numbers, that is the narrative I am applying to these numbers.
Okay. Alright, it is the Sea Devil's turns. Did this fool find his machete? I don't recall.
I think so. Yeah.
So he's going to take a 5-foot step closer to Viper. And then all 4 of them are just going to lay into Viper with machetes.
Or are they?
Where are they?
Oh, wait. No, that was a joke. Although, if you have other schemes.
I mean, very possibly they just kind of hand her their machetes. That's also an option. Here, I heard you wanted some machetes.
Now.
Here's some machetes that we've been holding.
We saw you body slam that brute. It was fucking awesome.
It was rad as hell. We want to see what you do with these machetes. Thanks.
No, although I think seeing that Viper is a bit beat up, they're going to work together. And
are they going to try to subdue me?
Yeah, they're all going to grapple you.
Fantastic.
I mean, that's kind of sick, though.
Honestly, yeah, that's dope as hell.
trying to remember. I'm pretty sure it's King Kong, the imagery of just like that giant monster with like just people throwing themselves at it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sick.
Okay. There is no, like, there's no modifier benefit for them all doing this simultaneously. But of course, for each one grappled, you'd have to then beat each of them to throw them off individually.
Right. Right.
But you also gain a benefit to grapple if they grapple you. So long as you have better athletics.
Potentially, if I roll good enough, yeah.
Yeah. And their athletics ain't great. Let me tell you. They got, well, it's all right. They got +4. Okay, so the first one gets an 18.
And let me find that athletics.
You know what? I'm just going to roll all 4 of them.
Okay.
So that's an 18, an 18, a 22, and a 12. They rolled fairly well.
All right, so I failed one. And I guess I need to do one for each of them to see if they successfully attach to me.
Yeah, basically.
I lost track of the numbers. I'm just hitting the button.
You've rolled 2 so far. That's 3. And that's 4. So you got a 15, a 17, a 13, and a 17.
Wow, these little fools are sticky.
Yeah. Actually,
Well, the smaller character gains a +2 bonus per size category of difference to initiate the grapple.
To initiate the grapple, yeah. So they actually all won.
no. The last one got a 12, and you got a 17.
Oh,
So-
and he only gets a +2. So
Yeah.
okay.
So 3 of them grab a hold of you, and you realize that they're not, in fact, sticky. They're actually very slimy and have very slick skin that is kind of unpleasant to the touch. But that's what they do. Dorothy, you're up. What are you gonna do?
Absolutely fine.
Just so you know, for the results of multiple characters grappling an opponent, it's a cooperative check.
Okay. Well, they are all
Like in the future.
okay.
Right. Well, I mean, in that case, they would have all succeeded. So.
I think that's only like when they're all like to initiate the grapple, it's a single check, but once they're all like
Oh, once
in
they're
it,
all in
working.
it, it's a cooperative check. Okay.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, so they're not all going to beat on you like 3 times if just anyway. Dorothy is going to create another meat man. Because I checked and there's no limits to how many summon characters I can have. I can have an army. And I will.
And you should. You know, treat yourself.
Thank you.
You deserve it.
And I pass the will save. So I don't become tainted. More tainted. And no. Move him up 1.
Into the same square?
No. Towards the guys.
What, like that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Unless that's too far away.
I think that's what's the range on the spell casting?
50 feet.
Okay, yeah, actually that's should be back here actually.
Oh wow!
Okay.
I didn't think
No.
about that.
That's
Could
where
be
the first
multiple-
one was cast because you are 60
Oh.
feet away.
Okay.
As a party now, guys.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
We got surf and turf.
Yeah.
Jesus.
You can put some air friends up in there too if you want.
So, I've marked. Since V is now off screen, I've started keeping track of how far away V is as well. V is 50 feet away.
Great.
So we will update that as needed.
Better part of valor. Better part of valor.
Okay, so what are the two meat sons gonna do?
No. Wait. No, now it's the spell devil's turn.
Oh, hold on a second. Yeah, the sea devils went. Right, it's your turn. Right, now it's gentleman move. Right, yes, you are correct. Okay, so it's the spell devil's turn.
As much as I would love to get them into battle right now, that's not quite right.
He sees a second one appear. Yeah, it's gonna take a page out of V's book and try to leave this situation. Sorry, Sasha.
If it sucks, hit the bricks. It's not bad advice.
So is gonna move away, needs to make a DC 15 to escape the threat area of...
He grabs his little spectacles and says, "Ho ho, I'm out of my depths," and runs away.
Yes. And passes. So gets to go 1, 3. Moves here. And then is going to cast Cure Wounds on himself.
Ew.
Real winners quit.
How much does that heal?
No, cure wounds is a full action.
Oh, it is?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I'm here to keep you honest.
Yeah, that's fair. Is Mage Armor a full action?
I don't have that spell.
Oh, okay. I should have, I guess, written down all of his spells instead of just assuming Christine would know.
Christine studied 50 pages of the book, right?
Honestly, assuming Christine will know is generally a good policy, but
Yeah, it's okay. It's a half action.
Okay.
All right. So
You
we're
can get this one.
Oh, it's a level 2 spell. Right.
mm-hmm.
Successfully cast it this time. And then gets another level of taint.
That's 3.
That's 3. Oops.
So
One
close.
more.
Come be a baby.
So I think it is eyes and like mouth and ears and nose are starting to glow with like an indigo light.
Is he like
gills?
glowing? Is he like glowing out of his gills?
Yeah, that too.
Ooh, is it indigo?
Yeah.
Interesting. Because mine's crimson.
Yeah.
Kind of. Ooh, I want to study him.
Viper, fetch me that one. Okay, Foxglove is continuing to run, I am guessing.
Yes, Foxglove remembers the point.
Okay, Foxglove has now traveled 420 feet.
Blaze.
Yep.
Yes.
All right, Viper, you are grabbed by 3 of these fools. What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna do a grapple check
Yeah.
against one of the small ones.
Mm-hmm.
You're so close to Screaming Club.
Okay, so you are... Okay, so hold on. How exactly does this work? Christine, did you see the page for...
Yeah, 219. So all you can do in a grapple is a grapple.
Mhm.
So So Viper can attack one of the use a grapple benefit of one of the grapple characters. Uh, and then if she wins, then she can do a grapple benefit. And if she loses, then that character can do a grapple benefit against Viper. And then on their turn, they can do one group grapple check. And then if they win, they can do one grapple benefit. And if they lose, then she can do one grapple benefit.
Okay, so is there a bonus for them all like grappling her simultaneously, or is it just
It
that?
does not say. It just has a cooperative check, so it does not say.
Where's the cooperative
Yeah,
check?
it's page 219, rightmost column, about halfway up.
For the cooperative stuff?
Up to two
Up
characters?
to-
Okay.
Yeah.
May
in
grapple
all-
a smaller opponent in all cases. Okay, I see. Page 66. That's what I was wondering about. Okay. All right. One character becomes the leader. All the others become helpers. A maximum of 5 helpers may assist. The leader makes a standard skill check. Each helper makes the same check against DC 15. For each helper who succeeds, the leader's result increases by 1. Okay, so that's what that does.
Because they don't have relationships. Because they're running on the old rules.
Yeah, okay. So, all right. Viper, you win. So you are currently held. What's your benefit against this particular one?
I'm going to have to use this benefit to render them pinned.
Oh, you can also just fucking throw them.
Can I? Do they not have to be pinned to throw?
No.
Well,
Oh,
hold on.
Do?
Because you are held. That is the condition you have. So you have to escape the hold first.
No.
I think everyone starts at held.
Yeah. You
When
all
a grapple's
start. You're all
initiated.
hugging.
Right. And then you have to move them to pinned, and then that opens up some additional benefits if they're
Mhm.
pinned.
Yeah.
And the
But-
opponent becomes held. So they are not held.
I'm
Oh.
pretty sure
No,
everyone's held.
it says if the character wins, both combatants remain in the square and the opponent becomes held. Not both combatants become held. You can see.
Yeah, but it doesn't. It doesn't say if you're held what you must do. It doesn't say like you have to break free of the hold. It just says.
Right. Okay. Yeah. If you look under break free, the winner escapes or helps another character escape. If pinned, the character becomes held. If held, the character exits the grapple. So held is the baseline for grapple.
Okay.
It just that just means that the grapple was initiated and not.
Yeah,
Okay.
there's no status lower than held. The only thing lower than held is just not being grappled.
I was just thinking that there is a higher status in that the
Right.
person who initiates the grapple is not held.
Right. Okay.
So these fools are
yeah.
not held. So anything that requires you to, for them to be in a held position, cannot be done to them until they are held.
All right. In that case, I'm just going to throw one of them.
Yes. Hadrian, thank you.
Into an unoccupied adjacent square. Where are you throwing them to? So the bottom one is the one who failed to grab you. Oh well, you're all in this like same occupied square basically at this point.
Yeah. Get in here, buddies.
Yeah, you're all just stacked up.
So I'm going to take the one that's on the top left of my area here
Mm-hmm.
and slam them into the square directly behind me.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
And it does hell of damage.
Yes.
Unarmed damage plus an additional amount of damage equal to strength bonus.
So it's going to be 13 damage.
Okay. So that's. Does he have any damage currently? No, but does have
think that
damage
one does.
reduction. So that'll be DC 15. Needs to beat. And he does not. So you just like slam
Holy
him.
shit!
You just slam him into the ground, and there's like a snap as his neck breaks, hitting the
I think
ground.
I figured out my sexuality, guys.
Wow.
There's an important time in everyone's life. The first time I watch a giant ripped tree lady body slam a fish.
God, so you're one of those guys. Just body slam me until my neck breaks.
And I'll thank you to respect me.
Okay, so that was Viper's turn. It is the Sea Brute's turn. It is going to take a 5-foot step towards the Meat Sons
Yay!
and then lay into the one it is adjacent to with all of its natural attacks. So, what's Meat Son's defense?
Defense is 4.
Grade 4?
Grade 4.
Okay, so that's a +3. Does he have any dex modifier?
Plus, yeah, 1.
1. So defense 14. Okay. All right. The first hits with 24. The second hits with a 16, and the bite hits with a 22. Okay. So 8 plus. So claw. First claw gets a 5, second claw gets a 3, and then the bite gets a 9. So plus, and no damage reduction, that was established earlier. So first damage save is against DC 12.
And then the damage saves was +6, right?
What's the health
No.
grade?
4.
+3.
20.
Okay, and then the
Okay, and then I kill the next one.
okay.
Love them D20s. 20 and a 1.
So that one pops as the claw passes through it.
It was just happening here. It's fine.
All right, V. Oh wait, no, sorry. It's the Meat Son's turn. Okay.
Yeah, 5-foot step.
Yep, and then laying into the brute with 2 attacks, I'm guessing.
Yeah. And then this was, sorry, I can't remember. This was a +6 to hit. Right? Attack was grade 4.
Yes. Yeah, +6.
Okay, so that is a 14. Sorry, that's a 13.
Oh, I see. Yeah, that's a miss.
And an 18.
That hits.
That's a 12 damage, DC 2.
You mean AP2?
Yes.
Okay. And it's the same size as Meat Son, so it does not have to make the massive save. Alright, now that's Meat Son's turn done, as it chops into the Sea Brute. Now, V, make those resolve rolls.
What am I gonna do on my turn, I wonder? So, give me a good number, maybe. That's 12. It's not a good number. Let's see if... D20. No. Gentleman Moose also does not have his shit together. We are just booking it. Just making it a real shot for it, I think. I think we might make it.
I'm so sorry, Sasha.
I love to play games with my friend.
Sometimes you make a monster and it's stronger than you thought it was gonna be.
Sometimes you do a big yell and it takes and it's very scary, Austin, and I was very scared.
Yeah. It's the Sea Devil's turns.
I've unreloaded my gun, by the way. I'm gonna do this again while I'm out here. Just unloading and reloading this gun because I didn't do it right the first time. That was the problem.
God, and you can't even make skill checks. I was gonna say you could try cleaning your Derringer, but you can't do skill checks either.
If you circle back so that like you're sort of away from the monster, but like towards me, once you get within 50 feet of me, I can bless you, and then you can get +1 morale bonus with your will save.
It's not a will save.
Oh.
It's a resolve skill check. How does that... Oh, wait, what? Once per round, you may make a resolve check to... That is very...
The only skill check you're allowed to do.
I guess so.
Yeah.
Just a strange... Okay. Wait, it's the Sea Devil's turns. They are going to try and...
Getcha.
Yeah, they're going to try and... So the first one's going to assist. Does not successfully... Ooh, that's a D10. That is not what I went to roll.
That's fine with me.
Successfully assists. And so then the...
Is there... Do they get a -2 with this roll as well?
I'm about to add 2 to mine, so
For
size difference.
yeah, you just add 2, Viper.
Yeah.
And this
is
one
that okay?
gets a total of 10. So Viper, you want another grapple benefit?
I'm gonna get one unless this is a 1. Okay.
You get a 16. What you gonna do to this fool?
Time to throw another one.
Yeah!
Which one are you gonna throw and where are you gonna throw them?
It'll be the one on top right and just straight upwards.
Okay.
He doesn't mean upwards as in like direct.
Although maybe
like,
I do just
straight up vertically. Just
Yeah.
Right
And
into
where
the
he
air.
lands, he lands.
yeah.
like lawn darts, yeah.
It's up to gravity now. Let's roll this damage. That'll be 11 damage.
Hell yeah.
Minus armor. So that's 9. But this one's already taken 7 points of damage. So he needs to make a DC 18 save. It does. Gets a 21.
He thinks he's better.
pull out. It seems like they always pull out that just 1 when it's really high.
Yep. But he is sprawled, so there's at least that. Okay, Dorothy. Oh wait, no, there's the other one. What's this fool gonna do? This fool is. Do you have anything that stops you being flat-footed while you are in a grapple?
No.
Okay, he's gonna chop you.
I don't have any grapple feats.
Yeah, he's gonna chop you twice.
Okay. My defense is still 17.
Yep. Misses both of them. Okay. Dorothy, what are you gonna do? So, is there another meat son in this combat's future?
You know, I think it actually might be a meat daughter.
Okay, well we have the only token. Only one token, so... And the brute advanced, so it is actually now summoned adjacent to the brute.
Hey, friend.
Okay, and make your.
This has got to be very frustrating from their perspective.
Oh, absolutely. And also, here's the thing. I have hidden spells. So they're disappearing from nowhere since I'm stealthed right now.
Okay, make your taint roll.
Oh, right. Let's check that. Oh, I'm tainted again.
What's your grade?
2.
Okay.
I know. Don't worry.
Well, I want an idea. I'd be surprised if you rolled on into that 5 without a care in the world.
4. It's 4, actually.
Oh.
You lose control at 4.
Oh, I thought you lose control at 5.
Mm-mm.
Okay, well that's good to know for the spellcaster in this scene who has 3 grades.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So he's definitely glowing at this point. And it is in fact his turn. Is he going to risk casting a spell? Yes. He's going to try casting Cure Wounds on himself. And DC 13 for the spell, Christine?
No, that's DC 16.
Okay, well, he gets a 16. Alright. And
Do NPCs have spell points?
yes, but he also has Arcane Wellspring, so...
Oh. He thinks he's better than me, so yeah.
It's basically, once he runs out of spell points, you can keep casting level 1 spells. But let's see if he makes this last taint roll. He does not. How much does Cure heal?
Cure Wounds heals. Let me pull up my spells. 10 damage, 10 vitality or 1 wound.
Okay, so he's back up to 21 vitality.
Hope it was worth it.
So now I think at this point, he just, the glow before was, sort of a subtle, coloration. At this point, there is, beams of blue, indigo light pouring out of his gills, eyes, mouth, nose, ears. There is now a place where the sun does shine on this spellcaster.
Arm wound.
Mm-hmm.
It's coming out the arm wound.
Yep.
Still the hole.
Yep.
I'm sorry, are we going to just move on past the fact that light is pouring from his chloride?
We were all gonna...
Are we just gonna let Austin say that and then just move on? Because, sir.
Okay, so it's Foxglove's turn, and she reaches the 500-foot mark and is now above the depths where the whales are, and will have to start making athletics checks to get down to the whales, who are underwater.
Okay.
But that'll be next turn. Viper, what are you gonna do? I have a guess. I'm guessing it's gonna be throwing.
Grapple check.
Yeah. Okay.
Great. It's 12 total. That's a natural 1.
Oof. Okay. Let's see what they get. A 13.
Oh, wow.
Wait.
What's this one singular little
But
fish?
Did you add the +2?
Yeah, that's with the +2.
Oh, so close.
Okay. So yeah, that is he gets a grapple benefit. What is he going?
Oh my god, does it pin him?
God. Does it pin Viper?
That would be pretty funny.
That would be hilarious.
You rip the 2 off and throw them until they're dead, and then it's just like, well, I pinned her, so.
Yeah.
No, he's gonna chop you with his machete. And deal you 1d8 plus 2, AP2. That's 6 points of damage.
Alright, that'll get into the wounds. One, 2, 3, 4, 6.
Yeah.
5 vitality.
So
Okay, down to 10 wounds.
now it is the Sea Brute's turn. And is going to triple attack the Meat Sun.
Mm-hmm.
And it's, you said defense 13, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so that's 1 hit, 1 miss, 2 miss, and 1d8. The claw plus 2 for 5 points of damage, so DC 12 damage save.
And I'm so sorry, but what was the bonus to?
Plus 3.
Plus 3, thank you. Okay, we're good. It's the first time one of them is tanked to hit.
Yeah.
Good for you.
Okay, and now it is both their turns.
Yeah. We're gonna hit. Fuck, I forgot the to hit bonus. I was so excited.
It's plus 6.
Oh, okay.
Because
Thank you.
it's 4 base plus 2 strength.
Right. Sorry, I just get really excited. I don't get to play brute characters a lot.
You could blame me.
So that's 17.
That's a hit.
Okay. For
Roll all the hits.
nope, because one if it goes. Oh right, it's not a special character. And that's a miss, and then the other one is a miss, and that is an 11, so another miss. So 1 hit. That's okay.
For 2 points of damage. Oh no, 4
No.
points of damage. Because of the strength
Yes.
modifier. Okay, you have now... Okay, this thing is now below half vitality.
Great.
Listen, the point is everybody is enjoying this battle. That's what we all came here for.
Well,
Yes, I'm enjoying it immensely.
You're getting some exercise in. I've heard that's really good for your mental health. It's the only cure for depression.
V.
Hey, what? Alright. I get to roll my 2 dice.
Yay!
Hell yeah. Let's do it. Let's fucking do it. Give me that d20. That's an 8.
boy.
Roll 1d20. That's a 10. Hell yeah. We're at 150 feet. We're gonna make it to... I'm gonna make it as far as Foxglove did. That's my goal right now. It's 500 feet. Thank you.
Okay. It's the Sea Devil's turns. This one is going to stand up. This one is going to grapple Viper. Viper, give me your opposed grapple roll. It gets an 11. Can you beat that?
I don't get the... It actually gets +2 this time.
No, it's still in the grapple.
Oh, wait. Is this the one that's still attached to me?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Never mind. Nah. That's a 30.
All right then. What?
Guess who's not pinned anymore?
Well, you were never pinned. You were only held.
It hit you. It hit you.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. It did damage. Never mind. Well, guess who is pinned now?
Oh.
This one.
Or held? Do I have to hold it first?
Yes, you do.
Okay.
You cannot hold it. It is too slippery. They are immune to being held.
Mm.
Austin.
I did not add this in. This is in the rule book that they are immune to being held.
They are gross, slimy creatures.
Yep.
So is that okay? Do I just not get that benefit,
I'll let you
or do
pick a different benefit.
pick a different one? Okay,
Yeah,
well,
I'm not
time for
gonna be
another
that
toss. For another hit throw.
All right, where are you putting this one, other than in the ground, hopefully?
Right between me and the brute.
Okay.
All right, where's that damage? Damage will be 12.
Okay. Which is actually 10 because of its damage reduction. Let's see if it makes that DC. Whatchamacallit?
Damage save?
Yes, DC 15. There we go. It does not.
Yay!
How do you kill this one?
Let's see. It just did the machete thing.
Does it land
That-
on its
as it-
machete?
I think as it's like sawing away at my leg with its machete, I just sort of hook one of my arms up under its arm and just sort of twist it forward over my hip and just slam it into the ground.
Okay. And there's just a crack as it hits the water and whatever's below that. Okay. And then the other two, they're gonna make morale saves. You've been working them over pretty hard at this point. That's 10 and
Stand free and say, guess who has 2 attack actions per round now?
19. One of them is gonna beat feet and leave the combat.
Hell yeah, hell yeah.
Hey, just a question?
Yep.
Nah, I'll just let him go. Never mind.
Okay, yeah, he just takes off running. Okay. Dorothy, what are you gonna do? More
Meat
meat?
daughter! Yeah! More meat!
More meat. Okay.
Meat, meat, meat. I do not pass my will save.
Alright. If they all of them take a 5-foot step up, then they will all be adjacent to the sea brute.
Do a little shuffle.
Yep. Alright. It is the spellcaster's turn. How do I want to handle this? I'm gonna flip a coin. On a 1, it's gonna attack Viper. On a 2, it's gonna attack the sea brute. 2. It
Hell yeah.
casts it casts magic missile on the sea brute. Successfully cast.
Oh, Jesus.
And then since the sea brute, there's damage. Yeah, okay. I'm just roll 3d6 minus. No, I won't. I won't include the minuses directly since there's a minimum of. Oh no, there's not a minimum damage. So yeah, -6 because of the sea brute's armor. And it takes 5 points of damage as these. What do these magic missiles look like? It like conjures forth spectral shards of coral, which then go flying at this creature.
Never trust mages, man.
Okay, Foxglove is
Yes,
above the whales.
Foxglove is going to roll survival to try to entice the whales up.
They are tied down.
Wait, they're tied down underwater?
Yeah.
And they don't have enough,
I was gonna say,
they don't have enough lead just to, like, breach to breathe?
Oh, that's a good point.
You know whales can drown, right?
They'll just come back. They're phoenixes.
Just the laziest owners. God damn.
Oh,
I don't gotta feed my animals if it's just gonna come back from the dead.
So survival.
Yeah, okay.
23.
wow.
With a natural 20 to boot.
I'll activate that.
Okay.
I'll get them all up.
Yeah.
And foxglove riding one.
So how does Foxglove entice them upward?
Okay, so in the wild, rats actually use their tails to fish by like simulating like a worm. And I think she kind of just does that in the water, and then the whales are like, "What's that?" And then they come up, and they're like, "Oh, this isn't food," and she just has this like great calming energy to her, and they're like, it's just like she's a very small capybara, and just she's shaped like a friend.
Perfect.
Everyone loves her.
There's one thing I know about foxglove. She is definitely friend-shaped.
Yes.
This is my service rat.
Yeah.
Okay, so all the whales rise to the surface.
Yay! I'm so happy.
There are 4 of them here.
Yay!
And they
Foxglove,
have
you're doing so well.
They have harnesses made out of like kelp rope, similar to the ones you encountered before, and you can still see that they've got the like bone rivets embedded into them, which the harnesses are attached to.
And was the survival a full action?
I'm gonna say yes.
Okay.
All right, Viper, what are you gonna do?
I'm gonna punch.
Yay!
The one adjacent to you?
Yep. That's the most expedient way to get rid of them. 17.
Yeah, that's a hit.
9 damage.
Okay, minus armor, so that's 7. Needs to make a DC 13. And does by rolling a 15.
All right. Well, he took that backhanded slap pretty well, so I'm just going to take his sword now.
Oh, you can disarm him. Okay.
I'm surprised you just didn't give him a front-handed slap.
21. Well, I kind of want that sword because it's got armor piercing on it.
He also gets a 21, but attacker wins ties. So you
Nice.
get that machete.
My sword now.
Okay, it's the sea brute's turn.
Should it make a morale check? It is outnumbered.
Does it get flanked?
So because it is not a root walker, to be flanked, it has to have an enemy on either side of it.
Okie dokie.
So, Viper, do you want to take a 5-foot step?
That, you know what? Strategery and tactics at work here. Yes, I would.
Okay.
Thank you, Sasha.
Meat.
Thumbs up.
Meat.
Alright. Let me just class ability. Sorry, I'm trying to find what the rules are, what the morale rules are.
Would be nice to know if, when I snatch the machete out of his hand, if this one is still standing firm in his resolve.
I think morale's 379.
Yes, it is. Okay.
So if it's It's depending on group unconscious or slain or outnumbered.
Yeah, okay. So it's actually... Alright, so that previous one probably shouldn't have fled with that failure. But...
It was weak-willed.
75% of group unconscious or slain. Let's see, there was 7 of them. And there's now 2 left, essentially. So yeah, I guess...
And one just doing its own thing.
Yeah. Okay, actually that did make sense since it failed. It fled. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. Alright. And what is it rolling?
Resolve.
Okay, does this... Oh, the Sea Brute does have Resolve.
Good for it.
Okay, so... Resolve of 4? Just plus 8. It's got plus 8 Resolve. Okay. Yeah, it's fine. It does not notice that it is almost all alone at this point. And it's going to lay into... it's going to make 1 attack on the top meat sun and 2 attacks on the bottom one. It's going to bite the top one.
Mm-hmm.
And it hits. And then the bottom one, it's going to claw twice. And it misses with both those claw attacks. So 1d10 plus a 2. And takes 11 points of damage. So is going to make... It's now DC 18 for not to pop.
It pops.
Okay. And
But I gotta tell you, the fun don't stop.
it's gonna take a 5-foot step down, because it's just like wants to get rid of these things.
You're just boiling bubblegum, just constantly.
Yeah. But now it is the meat sun's turns.
Yeah. I think this one's gonna take a 5-foot step here.
That's not a 5-foot step. That
Isn't
would be
it?
a 5-foot step.
Oh, thank you. Then yes. And they're both going to attack it. So that is a 13. And it is flanked, right?
Yes.
No, sorry, that is...
Yes.
Yep, it's flanked.
Yeah, so that is a 19.
Flanked is a plus 2.
Yeah, and I have plus 6 to hit.
Oh, okay.
8 plus 6, 14. So that's 16.
That's a hit.
That's probably a miss.
Yep.
And then a number 18. Let's see, 1 second.
So that's 3 hits.
No, I don't have any more action dice, so I can't activate that crit. Because I'm pretty sure... I think that's a crit. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. So D12 plus 2. So that is... So I guess essentially I don't have to do the plus 2 because of the armor. So 4,
Well,
3,
it
and 6.
It has AP2, right?
No.
The axes
Wait.
don't?
Doesn't it? Wait. Ugh, sorry. I have too many things to keep in my mind.
The axes do have AP2. Yeah.
Okay, sorry. Yeah, so that is a 6, a 5, and an 8.
Minus 6. And then... minus 5. Oops, that is not... That's 5. And then... Oh, minus 7. And then it loses 1 point of wounds.
So it's fatigued.
Yeah. So it is slightly less effective now. But yeah, so like, what's this big hit that gets into the wounds look like, Christine?
I think the meat daughter just like gets right into the jugular of the leg with her axe,
Yeah, okay.
and it lets out a joyful shout.
I fucking love the phrase "the jugular of the leg."
You know.
You know what I meant.
What
You know what I meant.
considering the nature of these creatures, what does that joyful shout sound like?
It has a mouse. It has a couple of mouths. Just sort of
Oh,
like
that. Oh, okay.
yeah. Just a little like.
Good, thank you.
Perfect. Thank you.
So happy. Oh, it's gonna get a treat tonight.
More fighting?
Yeah.
Okay, V.
It might take a piece of this to like assemble onto itself later.
Oh, that's an
Yay, Sasha!
Yay.
for Madam V.
Yeah.
Now for the moose she rode in on. That's a 2.
You want to dismount and let Gentleman Moose keep running?
I'm not gonna fucking walk back to the
You
battlefield.
can run back, which is triple your speed.
Oh yes, my speed, which is what, like 30 feet. No, I'm gonna fucking do a ride action to try and wrangle this fucking animal.
Okay.
Okay, I would like to know that this is a life or death situation, and you're like, I'm not gonna walk.
Well, okay.
But
That's
if
the
I
most character thing Madam V has said this entire campaign.
what?
I said that's the most in character thing Madam V has said this entire campaign.
Yeah, that's
Listen, okay. From a strategic standpoint, if I get Gentleman Moose to get his shit together, I can make it back in 1 round. If I
Okay.
don't, it's gonna be 2. By the time I get back here, either everyone will be dead or everyone will be dead, and so it won't matter anyway.
fair.
Also,
Not
you're
wrong.
yes, another option, just so that everything's on the table, is that your musket, there's a good chance it has the range to hit people from where you are. Or even if you take a move action first. But
And
I
also
can
you-
definitely understand why you want to wrangle the moose.
Also, you did just get the sailor outfit, and the ground is very muddy.
I'm gonna spend a fucking action die.
Well, hold on a second, because
Yeah.
you have the ability which lets you get a minimum of 20 plus whatever your Lancer levels are.
I'm gonna fucking do that then.
Yeah, you don't. I mean, you don't even. It's basically you just need to roll to make sure you don't get a 1. That's the
Great,
thing.
then yeah. Fucking
There
born in the fucking saddle.
There you go.
Reloading your musket for the 3rd time, you say, "Okay, Gentleman Moose, that's enough."
It's all part of the plan.
Okay.
And if unless that's my full turn, I'm gonna fucking pivot this big boy. We're gonna book it right back.
So running is a full action, but you can get a standard move in.
Yeah, I'll take that then.
Yeah, so you're now 100 feet away as you turn this train around.
And take frightened off this fucking icon. Get
Yeah,
out of here.
I will do that for you. Get these. Get
Forget
rid
to
of these.
flip them back around also.
Ah, yes. Okay. It is the Sea Devil's turn. Let's see if he makes that, do they have resolve? I don't recall if they have resolve. They do actually have resolve, surprisingly. +6. Okay. Oh, that's a D10 again. Whoops. And he just barely fails
Oh my goodness.
the morale check. So he hesitates, and is that losing a half action? Hesitation may not move toward or take an action against opponents this round. Yeah, okay. So he sort of like looks at you holding the machete, Viper, that he just took out of his hand, and like very cautiously pulls out his harpoon, but doesn't try and stab you with it. Just sort of like looking at you, like looking around at the like 2 crumpled bodies of his pals, like half out of the water. One of them straight up and down as you planted him head first into the mud. And that's their turn. Dorothy, what are you gonna do?
I'm actually going to run towards Viper.
Okay, so that's your turn. And we'll bring Dorothy back onto the scene. There we go. Dorothy has returned.
Looking pretty possessed, but not all the way there.
I'm just gonna move you up.
Slightly more glowy than normal.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay. It's the spellcaster's turn. Okay, it's gonna try and cast Magic Missile again. It succeeds. Let's see. There are now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 targets nearby. So I will roll 1d6 3 times, and just going from left to right is 1 through 6. So to see where each of those missiles go, the first one's going into the Sea Brute, the second one is going into the Sea Devil, and the third one is going into Viper.
Hell yeah, bring it on.
Okay, so the Sea Devil will take 5 points of damage and needs to make a DC 16 damage save. And fails. Just that piece of coral goes right in through his forehead, and he drops, killed by his own boss.
Capitalism is hell, man.
Viper, you take 5 points of damage minus your damage reduction as one of these spectral corals buries itself into your shoulder.
Down to 7 wounds.
And the Sea Brute takes no damage as its damage reduction cancels out. The spectral coral just bounces right off of its thick hide and shatters. Okay. It's Foxglove's turn.
She is going to chew the reins off of one of the
Whales?
whales.
Give me a damage roll.
Just double look at that.
I like how on one half of this map is a scene of absolute carnal terror. And on the other half is like the cutest fucking thing I've ever imagined in my entire life.
So that's 5.
Okay. So it passes the damage save. The rope does.
And a 3.
And it passes the damage save again. It's only rolling 1d20 plus 1.
Wait, does that pass the damage save? So,
Yeah, because
sorry.
it's equal to the damage, not 10 plus the damage.
Okay.
Because objects are hard to... Wait.
I think it's 10 plus half the
Yeah, I
damage.
think you might be right, but it's not the total damage. So, actually, yeah, you actually do chew through those. My apologies. So, one of the whales is free as you chew through its
Hooray!
harness in 2 places. Okay, Viper, what are you gonna do?
Let's see. I'm going to take a 5-foot step to get away from the sea brute,
Mhm.
and then I'm going to go after Mr. Glowworm.
You can't take a 5-foot step if you're also taking a move action.
Yeah.
Darn. I don't suppose these machetes have the hurled quality.
You are not Jason Voorhees. No, they do not.
Okay. In that case, I will retract that 5-foot step and
I mean,
work on getting rid of this brute.
You could take a 5-foot step upward, and then you'd be close enough to take a 5-foot step on your next turn to then get the spellcaster.
That is true, and that leaves me still adjacent to the brute as well. So
Yeah, and it's still flanking too, so
yeah,
Yeah.
we're good.
We'll
excellent.
Get that +2 to hit.
How much damage does the? Or never mind. It's just an edged weapon, so I'll just pick.
Just roll for your spear.
Yeah.
And it's AP2 1d8 damage plus your strength mod.
But that's only an 11 on that first attack roll. And the second one was only 9. So that's a 13 and an 11.
Yep.
So
neither of those hit.
all right. Well, I tried.
Yep. And it is the sea brute's turn. Yeah, it's gonna make a bite on the upper meat sun and 2 claws on the lower meat sun. And its to hit bonus is reduced. And it hits once. And with a claw, doing 1d8. A +1, since it's got reduced strength from the fatigue. Doing 9 points of damage on the lower meat sun.
Okay, and no. Okay.
Nope.
Pop.
Okay, but it is now the meat sun's turn. Time to get revenge for the popped comrade.
Okay, first it's gonna take a 5-foot step, so it's flanking. Sorry. There.
Okay.
So that is a 20.
20. Okay, that's a hit.
Okay, and then an 18.
Also a hit.
Okay. 14 damage. And then 4 damage.
So minus 18 hit points. You drop. The meat sun drops the sea brute.
Okay.
And it is.
Can I say the meat son? Just this isn't gonna be for. Actually, this is the meat daughter, so good
Okay.
for her. Can I say that the killing chop was to chop off the arm, and then it sticks the arm onto itself, and it fuses on magically. But she doesn't have control over it yet, but she will.
Yeah. Okay. So it's just like the big claws just like flopping about on its like back.
Yeah.
This is normal.
Yeah. Good for her.
Good for her.
Yeah.
Okay. V.
Hey, I'm back. What I missed?
Hey guys, you need any help over here?
Is it possible, and I estimate that it won't be, but is it possible to do my full run, because I've got an extra 100 feet by the time I get on the scene? Can I run through the mage?
So you move on, Gentleman Moose, 150 feet when you run. So how far is it from where you are now, which is basically where you'll come on? Unfortunately, the mage is 65 feet away.
No, wait, hang on. Running is 4 times the speed.
Oh, do you have superior runner?
I do, in fact, have superior runner, yes.
Excellent.
What grade?
1. And also running in general is 4 times the speed.
Oh, is it? Why do I... You're right, it is. Oh, I was reading the full armor speed run. Oops, sorry, Foxglove should have gotten there faster. My apologies. She is not in...
She was dealing with a lot. It's not great terrain.
Yeah. Okay, so yeah, you're absolutely right. What's superior runner do? Do you happen to have that handy, or do I need...
It increase the speed multiplier when running increases by 1 per grade, and it's just 1. So
okay, so that's actually 250 feet. You can absolutely run over this fool.
Great,
Yeah.
awesome.
Oh, that's a great entrance, though.
fucking let's get some trample going then. Which is I think it's the classic, the only fucking thing, which is 1d20 plus 1, I think is his attack.
What's his...
Wait. No, his attack is plus 3. That's right. From the various things.
Mm-hmm.
Which is an 18.
That hits.
All right. So let's Roll 1d12 plus 2 lethal.
If you smoke this fool, I'm gonna.
Jesus Christ.
Aw.
Sasha
Roll
rolled.
20!
Sasha rolled a 1 on damage, which came out to 3. But and then this thing also has damage reduction too. So that's 1 point of damage. But he is sprawled for being trampled.
I do clip him.
Yep. And put yourself and Gentleman Moose where you want to be.
Cool. Like here, I guess, yeah.
Yep, that works. So do you just like come tearing around from behind this hut and just run this fool down?
Yeah.
Okay. There are no more sea devils left. Dorothy, what do you want to do?
Going to my move action, so 5, 10, 15, 20. Yay! Disarm is what?
It's
opposed attack rolls.
Oh, okay. And the larger opponent gains a +2 bonus per category, so they'll have a +2 bonus to my disarm.
and it also has a -2 penalty for being sprawled.
Okay. I got an 8. Yay.
Well,
It's
only
an opposed roll, so.
yeah. It's got a total of +2, so really it depends. Yeah, it rolls a
Yeah,
19.
Yeah, no, it's got a grip on that staff.
It's mine, my precious.
I want to look at it.
Okay, it's its turn. It's going to get up, and then since you are trying to take its staff, it is going to attack you with said staff. It's going to try and smack you twice, Dorothy.
Standing up is
You're
a
right.
full action,
You are correct.
so it can try.
It'll smack. It'll try to smack you once then.
And this is blunt, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh wait, you're immune to subdual, aren't you?
Mhm.
Yes.
Oh.
Yes.
Probably does hit her.
No. Yeah, just hits me.
Okay. Yep. It only is. It was. Quarterstaffs normally do subdual damage, so yeah, it does nothing to you. It it slaps you around, and you just like don't feel it, I guess. Or...
I feel it emotionally.
The ringing of your metal skull.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't think we need to worry about Foxglove's how far Foxglove is getting in the process of freeing these whales, because this is not really much of a time concern at this point, since y'all have.
But I care. Can
Okay.
we just say that she frees another whale?
Yes, she does
Yay.
free another whale.
Hooray.
All right.
And since we're within a mile of each other, I can feel how happy she is, so I know that she's doing good work. Because we have connected emotions.
Okay, Viper, what are you gonna do?
Oh, I also tell Viper, Foxglove is doing good work.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
You gonna say anything to Viper before she just brings the cleaver down on this guy, or?
Besides, go Foxglove? That your
No, I
whales-
don't. I didn't
Okay.
look. I didn't know if Dorothy had schemes and plans.
Oh, I mean, probably, but she's mostly concerned with the fact that a possessed magical user is attacking us willy-nilly.
In that case, I will take that staff.
Nice.
Okay, roll your disarm. I'll be very surprised if they beat you. They do not. You get a hold of that staff I think as
Give me that.
as you like pull it away from this fellow, there's like that same indigo like spectral tendrils between their wrist and the staff as you haul it out of their hands, and you can feel that most of the like resistance actually happens after it's already out of the spellcaster's physical hand.
Mhm.
But then you just
That's
like
creepy.
yank
I
it
don't
away.
like that one bit.
It like stretches and then tears like mozzarella.
Good description.
So evocative.
Um,
All right, and then machete.
Yeah.
So 21.
that's a
And you
hit.
said it's a D8 damage?
Yep, D8. Doesn't your spear do D8 damage?
Spear does D12
Oh,
because it's
Right.
sized up.
right. Okay.
That's 6.
Okay, so. Alright, and because the AP ignores its damage. Okay. Alrighty. What is it going to do? Oh, wait, it's not its turn anyways. Okay, it is Meat Daughter's turn.
Yay! So I have 40 feet speed, so that's 1,
Wow, they are disconcertingly fast.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
You can move through allies' squares.
Oh, I can?
Yeah,
Uh,
just not through threatened ones.
right. Is she able to go there?
Yeah, that's where the doorway is.
Awesome. And then makes 1 attack. So that is an 18
That hits.
for 13 points of damage.
Okay, minus 13. Has 1 vitality left. Alright, V, what are you gonna do?
I'm just gonna stab it.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna do a big stabby
With
Yeah.
the moose?
with the lance.
Oh.
I haven't done that in a minute.
Hell yeah.
Natural 20, and I will activate that for no fucking reason. Oh wait, no wait, yeah. I'm gonna activate that. There you go.
Yeah, so roll your damage. It'll go straight to the wounds.
Cool beans. I closed my thing because I got excited. Lance, that, which is a 7.
Which is a 7. Why'd you roll the d4?
That's what's written for the lance is 1d8 plus 1d4. I might have added that erroneously at some point.
Yeah, I'm not sure where that d4 would come from.
Okay, great. Then it's a 1.
Yeah. But that is 1 point to the wounds. And so now he's fatigued.
I'll do another one. If I'm in range.
Yeah, make that attack.
You know what? I'm fucking close enough to I've got a gun.
I mean, especially since you moved up to use the lance.
Yeah. That's an 8 though. So that probably doesn't do it.
No, unfortunately, even this lowly mage has more than a defense of 8.
You know where the D4 came from? I think it's because it's AP4.
Ah, that might make sense. Okay.
What's your strength modifier?
My strength modifier is 2.
Okay. Just remember when you have fortes with weapons, you get a +1 to hit with them. right? To hit?
Yeah, that's. I
Yeah.
think that should probably already be included.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's automatically.
Oh. Okay.
As long as you have the weapon type set correctly.
That's it. That's my turn.
Okay. All right, Dorothy, what are you gonna do?
I'm going to drop my bullwhip, equip my bar whip, and smack her with it.
All right.
uh, it's 20,
That's a hit.
3 AP2.
Okay. So it's now out of vitality, and you like smack it across the like chest with your bar whip, and it coughs up some blood,
Ugh.
but it's still standing. Okay, it's its turn. What's it gonna do? It's not in its right mind because it is full tainted, so it will not surrender. In spite of the fact that it has Gentleman Moose, Madam V, Dorothy, Viper, and Meat Daughter surrounding it.
For the counting, that's 3 large characters, 1 huge character, and 1 small character, who is more terrifying than all of the others.
Okay. What is it even going to do? I honestly...
This is just kind of sad at this point.
Yeah, okay. Here's what it does. It uses a half action to pull out a, like, pouch of, like, baubles, reaches inside, and then pulls out 3 small shards of coral as it casts Magic Missile. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of you here. So we'll roll a d5, and going from we'll go clockwise with Madam V being 1 and Meat Daughter being 5 to see who each of these hits. So the first one hits Viper. Second one hits Dorothy. Third one hits Viper. So, Viper, you are going to take 2d6 minus 4 from your damage reduction.
Mm-hmm.
You take 3 points of damage. And Dorothy, you don't have any damage reduction, right?
I do. I
Oh,
have damage reduction 1 from my padded armor with light fittings.
Ah, okay then. You take no damage.
Ha! I'm slighted because it has a higher casting or access to higher spells than me, but I'm the better mage because I'm not possessed and I have a whip.
Okay.
I only saw 1 mage in this battle summon a legion of children.
It's true.
Very large children. Okay, Viper, you're up. What are you gonna do?
What if I just...
Wait. Remember that Foxglove has now released 3 whales out of the 4.
Yep.
Yeah, I think... you guys got this. Viper's just going to run.
I mean, it's fair. That's her children.
Just full sprint.
Viper, give me an acrobatics check.
Hell yeah. $15.
You needed to beat a 15, unfortunately.
Oh no.
Viper
Give
goes
me-
to run, and the spellcaster sticks out his foot.
Viper is pure of heart and pure of fist, but
And
not necessarily pure of mind.
Viper splashes into the water and does not move anywhere. because you tried to leave a threatened square. Okay. Meat Daughter's turn.
Meat. 16
That's a hit.
for 5 damage. AP 2. And for 19.
That's also a hit.
9 damage.
Okay. Tell
Meat.
me how Meat Daughter also steals this kill.
Lops the head clean off and then tucks it underneath her arm and pops out of existence.
Got the trophy. Going home.
Godspeed, you magnificent, massive meat.
Okay. So, because we're running a bit late, we're just gonna, not quite end here, but I think we get the shot of, a fleet of whales just below the surface heading towards y'all with Foxglove on the nose of them, like
Triumphant and beautiful.
Admiral Foxglove of the Whale Navy.
Magnificent.
Gotta get her a little admiral's cap.
I do.
So yes, that's it. That's the combat.
Yay!
Y'all are getting a bunch of XP for that. Okay. So, let me just quickly calculate what that is. The Sea Brute was worth 94 XP times your threat level. He was a toughen. 89 for the Spellcaster. Of course, times your threat level. And then you fought 2 groups of Sea Devils who are worth 73 each. So, let me just pull out a calculator. So, 94 plus 89 plus 73 plus 73 times 4. You'll get 1,316 XP for this fight.
Well.
Oh, and then another 400 for freeing the whales.
Yay.
Bringing us up to...
Actually, another 400 on top of that for wiping out this outpost.
We shouldn't be rewarded for that, though. Yikes, yikes, yikes.
Yeah, so y'all made 2,116 XP this session.
Oh, okay, but y'all, if we're gonna be pirates, we did leave one who survived who can spread the word of our terrible, terrible deeds. So I feel like on that track we're doing really well.
We left one to tell the tale.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Actually, do we get a reputation bonus?
Huh. Yeah, okay. Everybody take what's the scaling like for that reward? Also loot. Also loot. Right. I'm gonna say y'all get 5 reputation.
Woo! Oh, I'm so close to being able to increase my renown.
Okay, so the spellcaster had on them
Oh, yeah.
3 vials. 2 of them are like a gray, the color of a cloudy sky. And one of them is like green, and if you give it a little shake, it appears to be effervescent. Also had a bunch of pearls in a little pouch worth 65 silver. The Brute had 30 silver on him in a little, like, little pouch.
Mhm.
And then between the rest of the Sea Devils, there's another 60 silver. And all of the silver for them is like not actual silver coin.
Yeah.
It's in like semi-precious stone.
I mean, if we just decimated a village, we can also go through the village later.
Yeah, we'll do that next session.
Yeah. Yeah.
If you wanna.
First is the pillaging, then is the plundering.
Yes. Okay. I'm going to take us back to the talk screen. Okay, so thank you everyone so much for joining us on this bloody adventure.
Real quick though, what was that staff?
Oh, it's a draconian quarterstaff. That's it. It's just a staff that also counts as a mage pouch.
Okay, I'll have a look at it, see if I want it or not.
Yeah. And then he also had a mage pouch too.
Yeah.
Right. Where was I? Yes. Thank you for joining us for this bloody adventure.
I would like to say meaty.
Yes, this Viscera-filled adventure. I have been your host and GM for this evening, Austin Ramsey. You can find me on Twitter at NotAnIn, which is also the home of the podcast that presents this stream, You Don't Meet in an Inn, which is an actual play podcast about exploring obscure tabletop role-playing games with a diverse rotating cast. If you want to find any of my game design work, you can find that at austin-ramsey.itch.io. This evening, I have been joined by Christine.
Hi, I'm the creator of the You Don't Meet an Inn podcast. I sometimes join in on the at Not an Inn Twitter, and I sign my posts because I am in my 30s and I'm very old in the internet. And this is a very long shot, but I foster cats. If there's anyone in the GTA area, I have a really lovely cat that's being looked to being adopted. If you're looking for a cat and are in the GTA, DM the Twitter, please, and I will send you a lot of cute cat pictures. And if you just want cat pictures, also DM me.
Good. Also joining us this evening is Sasha.
Hey, I've been occasionally, when I'm on screen, I am Sasha. You can find me on Twitter at Sasha_Renault. You can follow all my game dev stuff at tcabbage. And if you're vaguely interested in Spindle Wheel, which is the game that I make, you should check out Spindle Wheel Bot on Twitter that Caro made because it's fucking great and gives you like a great insight onto what that game is capable of and is like. So check that out.
Yeah. And of course, last but never least, Hadrian.
That's me. I'm Hadrian. Find me on Twitter at Hadrian. Well, I don't have anything witty to say right now. I'll save it for the tweets later. You can't commission art from me if you want to. Hit me up.
Yeah. All right. So, thank you everyone once again for joining us this evening. We will be back again next week for a continuation of our plundering. And until then, I just want to remind everyone,
If it sucks, hit the bricks!
Life!
don't get sparked.
Vape life.